Yeah, I'm calling for Geane Herrera. Geane Herrera.
Yeah, this is Gian. Who am I speak? Is this you guys from Dominant?
Yes, Geane. This is Edward Amaral, founder and owner of Dominancebrand. How are you doing today?
Wow, man. I'm actually very good. Well, good. Finally, good to hear from you, man.
It's good to talk to you. We've been taking a look at your videos. I've been talking to your manager, and we're very interested in you. You seem to be an up and coming fighter. My partner in crime, Jeremy Rodriguez, was not able to join us today for our first podcast, but right now it's just you and I. That's okay. Is
Yeah,
your
man.
is your manager available today? Is she here?
Yeah, she's actually right next to me, as a matter of fact.
Right on. I'm sorry. What was your name again?
Julia Allen.
Julia. Okay, Julia. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Cool, cool. Welcome to our first episode podcast of Pure Dominance.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Okay, well, do you want to tell me a little bit about yourself and your background? You seem to be a young gal for a manager. I was a little bit shocked. You kind of mentioned that. You said you get that a lot. Tell me a little bit about yourself and how you got into managing fighters.
Well, I've known Dion personally, so just watching him train and everything, and he asked me to be his manager, and I accepted. And just since then, I've just been working, getting him sponsors, and trying to find him fights.
Nice. And so for right now, Jane, you've had I think it's 3 MMA fights.
Yes, two amateur fights and then one professional fight, which took place Friday. Yeah, Friday was my fight. Yeah, that was my pro debut.
Nice, nice. And I heard Julia was telling me you got fight of the night.
Oh yeah, man. The guy was a very tough guy. Andrew Swift Connors. He's a very tough guy from Gracie Barra, Orlando. He was an animal. All 3 rounds were action packed. I mean, it's lighter weight, a lot of conditioning and a lot of technique.
I can't wait to see it. Do you have a date in which you plan on uploading that on the internet?
I'm waiting for the company RFC MMA to give me a heads up when the video is gonna be posted up. So as soon as I get word on that, you'll definitely be knowing about it.
Nice. And then so you're fighting right now for the RFC, correct?
Yes, for Rio Fighting Championship, and that is in Tampa, Florida.
Okay, is that the one that your pro debut, the one you just finished, was that the RFC?
Yes, that was for the RFC.
Nice, nice. Tell me a little bit about yourself and how you got started in MMA.
Okay, that's actually a very good question. Well, when I was, I guess I'm still young, but when I was younger, I would get myself in a lot of trouble, and I always found myself getting in a fight. I'm sure you've heard this story from many MMA fighters. And there was a time where I was just kicking butt left and right, and then a friend of mine came up to me and said, "Hey, man, you should try doing MMA." And it was just an idea, And then I met Julia, and then we became really good friends. And she's the one that gave me the idea. Hey, how about we go look for a gym for you? And that's where it all started.
Nice. And so, have you always been with Spartan?
Yes, that's the only gym that I've been with. I don't have any previous training in anything. And they're actually a great bunch of guys. Yosmani Cabezas, which he's the RFC middleweight champion and Florida middleweight champion. So we got some really good fighters coming out of this gym.
Nice. I'm we're very impressed looking at your videos and what you've been able to accomplish on the mat and in the cage with your skills. I mean, honestly, I'm a little bit shocked that you don't have any prior background or discipline any background in any particular discipline. I actually asked that to Julia, and I was really shocked. I mean, you got some really impressive submission skills, and I've seen the little bit I've seen of your striking, look pretty good. I can't wait to see this next one coming up. I mean, that you just finished, but it's pretty impressive. There's a lot of it seems to be that there's a lot of young guys coming in studying just MMA. Period. They're not coming in with any background in any particular discipline. Is that correct?
That's what my coach tells me because I went in there with nothing, and then every guy. I mean, I feel like a dummy because I'd be in there getting my butt kicked, you know, and then I'd be like, well, you know, I don't know anything, and then he'd be like, I'd rather you not know anything and learn from scratch than coming in here with bad habits, and that is so true. I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm actually excited about the new generation of fighters coming up. I think I think that goes with what you know. I've been studying martial arts myself since I was 10 years old, and what's that?
I said, okay, yes, like I'm listening.
Yeah, and it's just one of those things that has been talked about prior to MMA blowing up and becoming popular. That no one really knew exactly what was needed to be successful as a fighter, as martial artist, and then MMA burst on the scene with UFC. Back in the 1993, I believe it was, and then I mean Bruce Lee talked about this a long time ago, and now it's coming to fruition. I think it's awesome. I'm really excited about the sport. I'm excited about you coming up. We're interested in sponsoring you. I'm going to put something together for you and Julian to look at. And I mentioned that to Julian before. I apologize for not getting it to you before this interview, but we will get you some information about how we sponsor people, and you guys can make a decision on what you want to do.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, and what I was going to say was, hey, so what do you think about the fight? Did you watch the fight last night?
Oh, it was incredible. I didn't, you know, Shogun is no pushover, man. No pushover, but they made him look like he never trained a day in his life.
Yeah, it's a pretty unbelievable. Yeah, what's that?
I'm speechless. The way they took care of him is crazy.
Yeah, Bones Jones is, I believe he is the next big thing. I mean, he's like the next Anderson Silva and I'm going to go out and say he's got the potential to be better because he has that wrestling that someone like Silva doesn't have. I think this guy is something special. I really felt like we were all watching history being made with that guy, with this kid.
I agree with you 100%. And he's a young, hungry guy, you know? There's nothing that stops him. That hunger is what's going to keep him at the top, you know?
Yeah, and he's humble. He's very humble. He's a God-fearing young kid, which I love that he's religious. He loves his mama and his brother and his family. I just love this kid. And I noticed something about your email. You said something about with God on your side, everything's possible.
Yes, sir. I'm very religious. People always tell me, oh, so what religion are you? Well, I was raised Catholic, but religion in my mind is I don't, I really don't believe in religion. If you believe in God, that's about enough. You don't need to go, hear some guy tell you, oh, you need to love God this way. No. If you have a personal relationship with him, then that's good enough in my eyes, at least.
Nice. Now you're fighting at what weight class are you fighting at right now?
135 bantamweight. And I also got news for you. I'm glad you brought that up. I actually have another fight coming up in April 2nd, for the art of fighting, and that's also a pro fight.
Nice, and that's also going to be at the bantamweight.
Yes, sir. Bantamweight. I've only fought 145 once, and that was my first fight. I actually had to eat a whole lot of food and weigh in with clothes in order to get close to that. So I'm on 135, and I walk around it, so I don't cut any weight.
Nice. If you don't mind me asking, how tall are you?
I'm 5'5", 5'6".
Okay, that's a good weight for you then, the 135.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, nice. Excellent. Well, I'm gonna go ahead. Julia, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Do you have anything that you want to talk about today before we end our conversation here, our interview?
Just that I'm just looking forward to having you guys as a sponsor for Geane and hope that we can work something out.
Awesome. Well, we're really excited about having talking to you guys and working something out in the future with you and Geane. Um, and we're really excited about the future. I mean, Dominancebrand. We only started but 5 months ago. In 3 months, we've got 2,000 Twitter followers in 3 months. We're getting the pod.
A big reason why is because your guys' approach to the industry. You're not like me, for example. This is what made me get hooked on you guys. I smile a lot, and I'm happy for what I do. I'm different from everybody that's trying to meet money, trying to sell this persona. Oh, I'm this stuff. You guys are different. You're not going with the traditional crazy stuff like the tap right now, all that stuff. You guys are totally different from that, and that's what I liked about it. You're not following in this little line. You guys are not afraid to try new things.
Thank you very much. Absolutely, and that's what we're really, and we've pretty much, we've made a what's that?
Oh, I haven't said anything.
Oh, okay. No, yeah, we vowed to not do. We're not doing any skulls. We're not doing any eagle wings. We're not doing any crosses. We're not doing any of that stuff. Any of those cliche stuff. We're not doing it. We're gonna stick to our guns. And I tell everyone, hey, look. I mean, the way we're marketing, we're not just a brand. Dominance is a movement, and we're not in the business of selling shirts, and we're not in the retail business. We're certainly not in the business of selling shirts. We're in the business of marketing a brand, and Dominance is right now the hottest brand right now growing. So we're really excited, and we're doing some new things, and people are excited about us. We just made just yesterday we put together an alignment with Bone Snapper, bonesnapper.com. And we're really excited to be aligned with those guys, and they're now an affiliate of ours, and we're just pushing forward. So we're really excited to have you in the Dominance team in the future, possibly. And we're gonna go ahead and end the show right now. And you have anything you guys want to talk about before we leave?
Just thanking you for being different and feeling good about roaming and being comfortable with trying new things. That speaks a lot to me, and it speaks a lot to people. That's why you guys are where you are right now, and that's why you guys are going to be where soon in the future. You guys are going to be on the top.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Bye, Julia.
Thank you for having us. And if anybody wants to check out Geane, you can go on YouTube and search 813 Geane. That's Gane, and you can see all his fights.
There you go, guys. 813 Geane. Up and coming fighter, moving through people fast. He's running through guys. All right, hey, take care, guys. Thank you very much, Geane. Thank you, Julia.
Thank you so much. You guys take care.
Bye-bye.